right? Anyway, we're going to continue our series on dangerous doctrine. As you notice, a lot of the songs this morning are related to the theme of hope. And that's what I hope you get out of this message, is this whole feeling and this whole, encouragement to be hopeful about what's going on. I'm going to be talking about the end of the world because we've been talking about the end of the world for a long, long time. Woo! End time predictions. I believe end time predictions are actually dangerous to our faith, and we need to stop trying to predict the end of the world. You can see all the various dates there, end of the world expected by 30 AD, 60 AD, they just keep changing it, right? I think about it even in my own lifetime. I've lived through so many end time predictions. I can wear a little I'm a survivor of the end time, right? But I think I think we're focused on the wrong thing when we're focusing too much on end time predictions. I'm going to talk a little bit about them, where they came from. But, here's a little cartoon from one of my favorite cartoonists, David Hayward. He goes by the name Naked Pastor in all his cartoons, right? Jesus is coming soon, says the young man who turns into an older man. Jesus is coming soon. Who's there in hospice? Jesus is coming soon. And there's a sign on his grave, right? Because like me, this has happened. I can remember as a very young child being told that Jesus was coming very soon, that the rapture was imminent, that the return of Christ was any moment, and you better be ready. And here I am, a much older person, and I'm still being told the same thing. And I'm beginning to doubt that it's going to happen in my lifetime. The end is near. This is a passage. It's from Acts. I wanted to read it because I think it's kind of an interesting one. Then they gathered around him, which would be Jesus, and asked him, Lord, are you at this time going to restore the kingdom to Israel? And he said to them, it is not for you to know the times or dates the Father has set by his own authority. But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on you, and you will be my witness in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and to the ends of the earth. And after this, he was taken up before their very eyes, and a cloud hid them from their sight. But they were looking intently up into the sky as he was going, when suddenly 2 men dressed in white stood beside them. Men of Galilee, they said, why do you stand here looking into the sky? This same Jesus who has been taken from you into heaven will come back in the same way you have seen him go into heaven. Acts chapter 1, verses 6 through 11. So Jesus goes away, and he says, it's not for you to know the time, but I'll be back. And they're literally standing there. Okay, when? Is he coming back? How long has he been gone? Is it now? I don't know. God has to send 2 angels to go, why are you standing here? We're waiting for Jesus to come back. And it's like, no. He already told you what he wants you to do. He didn't tell you to stand here and wait. He didn't tell you to stand here and look at the sky. He told you to get out there and start spreading the news, to be his witness to Judea and further beyond all the way into Samaria. He didn't tell you to stand and look. He told you to go and do. So I always thought that was kind of an interesting verse. God has to kind of jumpstart everything with 2 angels going, stop waiting and get going.